Howdy, welcome back to the top 10 Mortal Kombat games. Continuing with number 5, we have Mortal Kombat Armageddon, released in 2006. A very polarizing game Armageddon seems to be. For a lot of people dislike this game, a lot of people like me very much enjoy Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Let's go ahead and discuss why I like this game so much, starting with online. Yes, this was the first Mortal Kombat game that I ever played online. It wasn't the first to have online play, but it was the first one that I ever played online. And man, let me tell you, sometimes I had some success, a lot of other times I did not. I got my shit rocked online, and I didn't even know what the hell was going on half the time. There was a lot of ways that you can cheese this game. You can do a lot of stuff that you're really not supposed to. We'll get into that a little bit later. But if online's not your cup of tea, you always have the classic ladder and take your pick when it comes to characters, because there's 64 motherfucking characters in this game. Good lord, the most they've ever had. The most that they probably will ever have. Up to this point, the game wanted to include every single character from every single game, because this was going to be the big blow-off. There wasn't going to be any more Mortal Kombats after this game. Thankfully, they did not stick to that promise. And hey, if you get bored of that, there's always Motor Kombat. Yes, people usually associate MK with a different video game franchise, or at least a branch of that franchise. But here, we're talking about Motor Kombat. Of course, it's a rip-off. Everything is a rip-off of Mario Kart these days. They were the first ones to do it. It is what it is, but this game obviously is going to have a bloody twist to their shenanigans, so to speak. Okay, fine. You don't like driving. How about customizing your very own character for the first time? You can create your own fighter, and this is where the bullshit comes into play, because not only can you customize how your character looks, the bio, the background of all that shit, you can also customize their own moves. And a lot of moves are not meant to be put together like that. So, of course, people with their infinite wisdom, they found infinites out the ass. They found a whole bunch of broken shit, just stuff that the game developers had no intention when it came to like these larger than life combos and not being able to get a hit in. Once you get hit once, you're done for the entire round. Yeah, they didn't mean for that to happen, but they thought it was going to be the last game. Fuck it. It's Armageddon. We're all going to die anyways. And speaking of all of us dying, I have to mention the opening cinematic to this game. Fucking legendary. I think everybody knows what happens. Just whenever you get 60 people just fighting to the death in the middle of a desert, and then a big ass pyramid erupts from the ground. Hey, it doesn't get any more badass than that. And that all has to tie in with the overarching story of this game. You have to go deal with this guy named Taven and his brother Dagon, which, by the way, Taven is a very, very dumb name. I've always hated the name Taven, and he kind of looks like Ben Affleck. I digress. You gotta go through that whole thing. That's where Conquest mode takes you, and it's a lot different. There's never been like one same Conquest mode. This Conquest is more of a beat 'em up. You just kind of go through a linear path and kick some ass, unlock some things. Hey, you're good to go. And of course, you unlock stuff in the crypt. Although the crypt is done a little bit differently in this situation. It's not really coffins that you're rummaging through. It's more like a set of deposit boxes that you can spend your coin on. Either way, this game has more than enough to keep you occupied. Me and my buddy Bert, I remember this one weekend back in 2014, we got stoned and we ordered some pizza and we legit played Armageddon for like 4 or 5 hours. There was this one time we tried to beat the entire arcade ladder on very hard, and we got pretty much through all the way, but then we got to the last guy, the main boss, Blaze. This big, melty motherfucker, and we couldn't get past him. We couldn't beat the game. Thankfully, Bert's brother Isaac came in, and we were doing random select, so whatever character you got is what you got. And he landed on Meat. This fucker beat Blaze on very hard with Meat on the first fucking try. So good for him, although I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit jealous. But yeah, those memories, they're never going to leave my head. They're just embedded in my mind. That's why this game ranks so high up for me. You know, how it is as a video game, how it is as a fighting game aside, I just can't help but love this game so much. And it's always fun to pop this into the PS2 and just have a good time. There's more than enough content in this game to keep you satisfied. So you go ahead and let me know where Mortal Kombat Armageddon would rank on your list. Would you place it higher, lower, or take it off entirely? As always, you let me know down below, and stay tuned.